Hi everyone, my name is Becky Stewart and I'm the music director at Yuba Gardens Intermediate School. And today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to create a digital escape room for your students to participate in, whether we are virtual learning or in person or somewhere in between. This will be fun, hopefully, for you guys to do. So this is based off of a physical escape room where you would go in and try and find clues and do different combination locks or tell the moderator like a secret word, and then that unlocks something within the room. And you can do anything. You can go directional up, down, left, right, or you can go north, south, north, or you can do color combinations or some kind of word combination. You can really make it anything you want. And the things that we're really going to use the most to make our awesome escape room is going to be Google Sites and Google Forms. And then we're going to use a awesome website called Remove.bg that's going to remove the background from any pictures that we want to use. So I'm going to show you the finished product first, and then we'll get going. So here's one that I made because I love Hamilton. I haven't given this to my students, but I have done them with my students before, and it's pretty funny to watch them get frustrated with it, but then they eventually find it. So hopefully this is one I will give to them in the future, but this is one I made for the sake of this tutorial. So we have our Hamilton escape room. This is a banner that I made in Canva, which is a really awesome website. It's Canva. And all I did, and I'll show you how to import your own custom header because Google does kind of do one for you. But if you don't, I mean, I'm just extra like that. So, and you don't have to be crazy. But we have our little text right here. Everyone thinks they know Hamilton. This is a musical based on a true story and tells the story of the impact of immigrants in America. Today we'll get an inside look at Hamilton, the American musical. Then have and Peggy. And if you know, you know, if you've seen the musical, and Peggy. And we have our picture of Lynn. And you can see when I go over this, it turns into a little hand. Like I can pick his nose. Just kidding. So that means we can click on this link and it brings us to Lin-Manuel Miranda's really awesome website, which is a hint. Okay, and then we have our really cool Schuyler sisters work. And again, this turns into a link and it brings us to our awesome Schuyler sisters theme song. So we have that funness, which is again a hint, and then the text is a hint. And then we linked in a YouTube video to the song Alexander Hamilton. And then here is our digital lock. So this is a Google form that we have made. And we insert it into our Google site. Okay, so you made a word lock. And the fun part is if you answer wrong, like our word lock says 3-letter word, all caps, and I go like, I don't know, like saw. And so like first name, be like, what? And then be like, okay, what if we did? So it has to be 3 letters. Okay, I clicked on the link above to Lynn. Oh, it's probably Lynn. And then the red goes away when you get it right. So I like that because then you're not like trying and trying and trying. You don't know if it's right or wrong. And then we have our directional lock, which is in this description up here. So you'll see that I capitalized a couple of letters. So we have NSN, so north, south, north. So that's correct. But what if we added it, like if we did it wrong? I just say try again. Okay, so that one's right. We have our number lock. Which is like, what is she talking about? Okay, so if it was like a kid, put in like just a random number, like 20, okay. Then that directs you to the 20-second mark of Alexander Hamilton, which is the $10. So it's 10. The $10 founding father. And then we have our next word lock, so 4-letter word, all caps. Let's see, could it be hero? I saw that's a 4-letter word. And then this is the hint that I had it have, so I'm looking for a mind at, and it's in the song, the Schuyler Sisters on YouTube. So I'm looking for a mind at work. So W-O-R-K. Looking for a mind at work. And it's right there in the image, which is fun. And then when you hit submit, I made it say you did not throw away your shot. So we're going to kind of recreate this in a new Google site, and I'll show you exactly what to do. All right, so we are going to keep that up. So here's the Google Sites website. You can get to it by clicking, we call this the waffle. You can get to that by clicking the waffle and going to sites right here, or you can just type it in, sites.google.com, or search for any of those. Those all work. So here's the one that I made before. So they have a couple of templates that you can use, but I just like to do the blank one. So the first thing that we're going to do is go to themes. So over here, you'll see tabs called Insert, Pages, and then Themes. So I like using Impression. And then I want to make it yellow because of Hamilton. And then for the font style, I like capital. Okay, so I want to change the image. We're going to go to Upload, Recents, and I have my Hamilton cover. I saved it as a GIF from Canva. Okay, so we have that up there, and then it automatically adjusts. Now I have this big thing in the way, but what you can do is delete it, remove that thing. Cool. All right, so now I want to do this text. So I'm just going to Control C to copy. So we're going to go back to this Insert tab, text box, click on it, Control V to paste. Going to delete that because it's extra. Okay, so that's looking really good. There's a lot of other little things you can put in here, like have it redirect to pages, just like a regular website, but we're just going to make it super simple with just this homepage. So our next thing, we have a picture of Lin-Manuel Miranda saying the creator and our hero, and then a link on the picture to his website. So how we do that, we're going to go to Insert and then Images, and we're going to select. So we just did a Google image search for Lin-Manuel Miranda. Oh, there we go. Lots of fun pictures, but we use this one. Insert. Move it over a little bit. And then you click on these 3 dots and you can say add caption. Okay, and then I always like to center it. Sweet. And then when you click on the picture, see it says insert link. I go up here, copy, paste, apply. Okay, so now that when they click on the picture, it'll lead to the next one. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is insert this. Now this was artwork done by an artist on Redbubble, really, really awesome artist. And I found this through a Google Images search for a Schuyler Sisters sticker. And then I went to a really awesome website called Remove.bg. So I found the image online, I saved it, on my computer, and then you're going to click upload. So this this website will save, or I'm sorry, this website will take out the background on any picture. It's like on any picture. So awesome, we have it, and then you click download, and then it will save as a transparent BNG. And if it comes out, if you're like, wait, what the heck, you can edit it too, and restore a couple of things. You can be like, oh, yep, there's her finger should be there. So sometimes there'll be a couple of mistakes, but for the most part, it doesn't make mistakes. All right, so we have our image. So we're going to go insert images, and then we're going to upload. And you can say remove view, and then you can know that it's a PNG. We're going to click open. Awesome. And it doesn't look super exciting right now because the background is still white, but we can change the background right here to yellow. And now it looks like a really cool like kiss cut image. You can see that it's transparent. Okay, so for this image, we're going to link to the Schuyler Sisters video. Copy. Paste. And then apply. So there's that. And then the next thing, we have our Alexander Hamilton YouTube video. So we go to, still on insert, and then there's one that says YouTube. Click that. We're going to click Alexander Hamilton, type that in, search it, boom, select, and then we can move that over. You can resize it if you would like. And then we have made in Google Forms our digital lock. So what I've done here is it already has my response, yay. So we made it a digital lock, and when you have a form, you can make everything conditional. So we have this thing called response validation. So all I did is I made, so we can like make another, so go word lock, and then automatically changes to short answer for me. And then I already have the response validation clicked. I want to have the description clicked, so I can say 3 letters, all caps, kind of to tell them what to look for. And then we definitely want to make the question required. I like to do regular expression matches, and then LIN, which is the answer. And then for the error text, you can write first name. So when they get it wrong, then they have that. So we're going to delete. And then I have my directional lock, which is the same theory, right? So we're doing that response validation, regular expression, matches, NSN, and then I have it as try again. Same for the number lock. I gave them the hint of 2 digits, gave them the hint. And so these are all short answer. And then I changed the text. So with the customized theme, I just chose yellow. And then there's all these fun little font styles that forms did not used to have, which is really fun. Okay, so now, since we have that created, we go back here, go to insert, and then since we're in Google, Google loves to talk to each other, we go to forms right here. It's going to have all your forms ready to go for you. So just click on it, click insert, and then it is right there for you. Boom. Super cool. All right, so I'm going to check back to my original to make sure I didn't miss anything. Awesome. And I'm just going to name it. And now we want to click publish. So it will create a URL for you. If you're using a district account, so this is my district, it'll have the chain in there. It says, who can view my site? Anyone at MJUSD. It's like, oh, okay. Well, we want to make it everybody. So we go to change. And it says, anyone in this group can find and open. So we want to make this public because you want anybody to be able to, or if you want to restrict it to your district, you may. And then this is who can edit the draft. And we don't want anybody to edit their draft. But like if you want the kids to create their own escape room, then you can totally have them work together on a site, which is really fun. Okay, so we have this. You can create your own web address. You can have public search engines not display your site, which is good for school things, especially if you have pictures of kids. And then click publish, because you can make this like your school themed, like with your staff, and then have like a really cool, like I could make a whole Yuba Gardens intermediate school escape room, all with staff trivia. So now it's published, and you can copy the published site link, copy the link, and then you'll be able to go right to it. So fun. All right, everybody, have a great time designing your digital escape room.